Good afternoon, weather fans. This is Zach with Zach's Weather Shack, and I wanted to remind you folks that it was just over a week ago, well in front of the storm and without any flip-flopping back and forth, I said we were going to have a major snowstorm, the biggest since 2009. Now, I held that forecast despite what was said by others, all the waffling back and forth, and the reason I can do that is because I tend to look at a lot of analog patterns and I say, okay, I see the models, I see what has happened in the past, what should happen in the future. Now, by and large, you have to understand that forecasting a 1 to 2 foot blizzard 6 days away from the event, that's the magnitude of predicting who's going to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the season. You just don't get these storms that often. And as you saw just a day before the event, everyone was screaming, looking at the models saying, I don't know if it's going to be 1 foot, I don't know if it's going to be 30 inches. So really what you need to do to call such a storm is you need to look at patterns, you need to look at the setup, and you need consistency from the models. Now what I saw Saturday night, January the 16th, a week and 2 days before the blizzard, was I saw a low pressure placed off the eastern seaboard, and I saw this high pressure up here in eastern Canada, and I said, uh-oh, I've seen this the past 3 runs from the GFS, I see it on the Euro, I see it on the Canadian. It's time to start telling people about this because it's likely to happen. I didn't see one model run from, let's say, the Canadian that said blizzard, and I said, okay, yep, we're getting a blizzard. Let's just go with it. Let's tell everybody that we're getting a blizzard. I looked at the patterns, I looked at the trends, and I looked at the model runs, and they were showing consistency. That's why I said there would be a blizzard. Now, I see a lot of chatter from some Facebook weather pages, even from some news stations and the Weather Channel, that there's a potential for significant snow this weekend. And I really disagree with that, because if we take a look at the GFS right now, it shows a low place way off the eastern seaboard, and more importantly, a low place right here. So really this just screams out to sea, no cold air. And if you take a look at the Euro, it's showing the same exact thing. Low right here, straight out to sea, no cold air. Take a look at the Canadian. What do you know? Same exact thing. Low pressure, way out to sea. So I don't really know what they're looking at. I don't know if they're just trying to hype things up because they have that opportunity. They have your attention right now. But it's not true that we really have a serious threat for a significant snowfall this weekend. So this is Zach's Weather Shack saying stay cautious. Check back in with me as much as you can. I'm going to have some future forecasts with you soon. And have a great day, everyone.